When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.
Hey guys!
Found what we're looking for in life.
Something called the containment zone, what I named this build. It's a really fun container house, like shipping container house, with a pool built in out of a shipping container. Of course, you know I got my inspiration from the one and only Pinterest. The editing of this video is a little messed up because this video was a nightmare. But it's okay. You know, we're still new. It's only my second video. I definitely learned a lot on this one. So we're going to make it work. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to deal. It's going to be fine. I made this cute little kitchen. It's obviously the top floor is open concept. This is the living space. Downstairs are the bedrooms. I love these chairs. I use a combination of really everything, but definitely Snowy Escape, Eco Lifestyle, Tiny Living. Honestly, I am really bad at just using a couple packs. I'm going to challenge myself though and do builds. Like I want to definitely do a starter build and do like starter builds with only certain packs. So that will be coming. I also, my next one though, okay, so I'm super obsessed right now with like van life and tiny living life and like living out of a school bus. So my next build is definitely going to be a tiny house. So that's gonna happen. But after that, maybe I'll do two, because like a tiny house isn't gonna take me very long. So maybe I'll do 2 speed builds next week. Don't quote me on that, but I'll try. Because the tiny house shouldn't take me very long to film and edit. This monstrosity, this thing took me like 15 hours to build and landscape and decorate, and editing it was a bee. Okay. Also, I blame partly Pfizer because I had my second dose for my COVID vaccine, and my brain is just not there. I had it yesterday, and I've literally been at my computer editing since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 10 p.m. So if my voice sounds a little or like I just don't seem in it, it's because that's why. Anyway, so this is the little kids' room. I think it's adorable. I end up doing a bunk bed with a toddler and a kid on top. In doing so, I completely forgot toddlers can't use ladders. So at the very end, you'll see me add a staircase, because as I was trying to take videos for this with the family, I realized the toddler had to be teleported upstairs. So I do add a staircase at the very end, right off of this wall up to the upstairs. So you won't see it during like the original build, but then I do add it, and I added the footage of me adding it. So it's there. It's there. But I did all these like little tiny flower decals. I really love this. It's like a super cute accent wall. You know, not a lot of people do it. I also end up changing that bookcase, I think, to like the gerbil or like My Pet Stuff or whatever, you know, the band pack. I don't hate that pack. Like, I definitely agree that it was a money grab and like, how dare they? But also, can we just talk about that cat ruler? It's adorable. Honestly, this room is so freaking cute. Like, I will play in this thing a lot. Also, I added the little butterflies on one size down, one sized up, or one's normal size and one sized up. I don't know, but it's really cute. And then the teenager or the kid gets kid lights. And then here's the master bedroom. I love that the parents and the kids are separated. Each have their own bathroom pretty much. This master suite is a dream. Like, I want this suite so freaking bad. It's adorable. I put that shower in because I wanted that window there, and that way you couldn't see through it. Originally, that glass shower you could see through while you're showering, and I figured, I know that there are bathrooms like that, but I figured this place doesn't need that. You don't want the sailboats, you know, seeing your hoo-hoo in the morning while you're taking a shower. Although they can see your hoo-hoo while you're taking a dump. So, you know, there's that. Also, I use my favorite bed. Oh my gosh, I love this bed so much. This one right here. I love this bed. And then I make this really cool built-in here. So at first I started playing with a desk and I didn't really like it. So I got the tiny living dressers and I put 2 on either side and put the little mini writing desk in black in the middle, and it matched so good. You'll see it right here. And then I put a shelf on top of it and like 9-keyed up a bookcase and a lamp. And it's like its own little writing command center. I like it. It's like built in and like fun, you know. Perfect little workstation. I feel like if you're living in this container home, you don't expect to have a ton of space. So, and then over here, I really, really love that cubby. I never use it very much. And as you can tell, this cable knit rug is seriously my favorite thing. Oh, the newer packs are so good. They're so good. But yeah, this is like my dream room. I love this room so much. It's so warm and cozy, dark colors. I'm just a sucker for black, white, and neutrals. I really am. It's so hard for me to build with color if it's not a kid's room. I just don't know how to do it. But, you know, I'm learning. We got it. And those little terrariums are so cute. I wish we had more dangly plants like this, because the ones that we do have that are dangly, I use all the time. And I have plant CC, but I don't like to use CC in the builds that I do for social media, because like you guys are going to want to download it, right? Like that's the whole point. And you guys can't download my CC. Now, sometimes when I do a CC build, if you join my Discord, you can find the CC links there, or I will definitely try to link them in the description if I can remember. I didn't use CC on this one, so it's okay. I put that little makeup tray. I tried to fit a mirror so it was like a vanity, but I couldn't. And then I almost put laundry in here, but I hate laundry because it always catches on fire, so I didn't. I put the lockers in, and they look really good, like little store cabinets. So then like the ladder room is kind of like your store. And then for the pool, I end up changing the windows to the smaller ones and putting the Silver Dorado or whatever vines in here, like the Jungle Adventure vines, and make it like an infinity pool that's covered in vines, so that like the infinity pool is running into the vines. Maybe it's like a freshwater pool, you know, so it doesn't kill the plants, but it just added so much to it. I really, really love it. And all these windows. Eco Lifestyle has to be hands down my favorite pack. If you don't have Eco Lifestyle, you need to get it. That and Seasons, man. Those are my top tier packs right there. Tiny Living for sure, but that's just like the style. For like modern builds, I feel like those are a must. And then I'm doing like the outdoor seating area. I really wanted this table in front of the door, but there just wasn't enough room. So I put it over to the side, like kitty corner, and it actually works out. I put a big grill out there. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire. It probably will. But for look's sake, it's really cute. I forgot to put a sprinkler system in, now that I'm thinking about it. If you put this in your game, put a sprinkler system in. I put a thermometer. A thermometer? I put a thermostat in. At least I remembered that. See what I mean? I try to use that cable knit rug everywhere. Everywhere. We do come back and decorate the kitchen. I normally put everything in first and decorate later, but I tend to jump around when I do that, so I'm trying to get better at decorating as I go for these videos. I did better this time compared to the last video, but I'm not the best yet. So hopefully by the next one, I will get it. But this seating area is seriously one of my favorite things about this build. I want to sit on this deck. Honestly, I just want to move in. Can I move in? My husband would kill me because we have 2 dogs. But honestly, it's bigger than our apartment, so maybe he wouldn't. My dogs would be happy, just like throw up a fence. My big dog would go swimming every single day. I have a golden retriever and a Yorkie, and my golden retriever Milo would swim all day long. Like that pool in the lake right there, or the ocean right there, would be toast. There would be dog hair in that filter everywhere. So I used the eco lifestyle canopy thing and just sized it down. And then I'm putting the picture and my every single use I use outside every single time light on the picnic table. And those plants right there, I use those all the time. Like, they're so good for clutter. I really love those wallflowers. Like, they're just so pretty. Oh, here, see? I put, like, the vines in. It looks so good. And now I start working on the kitchen. And let me tell you, the kitchen turns out so cute. I love these cabinets because you can put so much clutter in them. And these big windows, you're able, like, if you use the 9 key, you can slot plants up on them. I think in a minute, I'm going to change the twig plant to a dish container. But, oh, and the cups that I put cups down on that bottom thing. The bottom countertop that I'm working on right now. And then they disappear. So my debug items, especially like the cups and stuff, they always disappear. But it was cute while it lasted the 2 seconds. And then my daughter, while I was building this, came in and told me that the Kishi Cafe, that people can in fact eat those candies, and that they do cause ghosts. So I took them out. They're so cute, but I took them out. I put a cookie jar there instead, I think. I put the big salad bowl and the cookie jar. I put olives and some things. Honestly, I used to build with very minimal clutter. And when I learned that clutter equals cozy in Sims, I really just started cluttering it up, seeing where I could stick things, and my builds just kind of became a lot more homey. This is also one of the smaller spaces I've ever built. I tend to build like big open spaces that just feel really empty for gameplay, and I'm really enjoying building these smaller spaces because I don't feel so show magazine home, like show home, and they feel more like home, and it makes me actually want to play The Sims. So, I don't know. Also, if you're a new builder, check your swatches. Check your swatches, because I always forget. And then here, I do this really fun sunken in seating area, and I kind of play with it. I hate platforms because, like, everything jumps, but I found out during this build, if you raise the platform up, because obviously it follows the grid line. So if you turn your grid lines on, and you line your couch up with the grid lines and do like a test drop to make sure that it's where you want it to be, you can build while it's flat or even raised, and it won't jump like that, like how it does. And then you can lower it back down, and then you don't have to worry about like things jumping or not being able to get things all the way to the edge without them jumping up, which is what you see me doing here. And then I just build the wall again, sink it back down, take the wall off, and then boom, it's actually built in without having to like fight the jumping. I'm so glad I finally learned how to do that. It also works for if they're like trying to place an item and it doesn't want to place on a platform. If you place it first and then make the platform, it works a lot better. I kind of wish I would have left this yellow rug so we still got that pop of yellow under here. But I switched out to neutral because, you know, I'm a neutral girl. I just can't. I don't know why I struggle with color so much, but I do. And I use these palette chairs because I really wanted the palette table, but I couldn't get it to fit in this space. So I used the palette chairs as a substitute, and it turned out really good. I used my favorite plant right there. And man, it's so cute. And then I thought about making like a little yoga studio down here, but instead I just put the exercise machine because I feel like you would have that, right? And then I make like I use these plants and I use 3 of them and I just make like a little garden area. And then all these plants you're going to see in a second are debug. So they are in your game. Not on console though. If you have console, unfortunately, I don't think you can get to debug because you can't use cheats. But if you're on PC, you can. That's what the majority of those flowers in those hanging baskets are. And then I just, you know, landscape my little heart away. This is another pro tip that, like, if you're trying to make your builds look nice, landscape. Look at pictures on Pinterest. Look at things like that. Landscape. It changes a build from just looking like a box on a piece of plot to looking like an actual house. These little ground cover plants make it like so nice. Like if you have like flower beds and you're like, oh, it looks so boring or like not normal, add the dirt and terrain paint, and then also ground cover. Also, like I said earlier, I forgot the stairs. So here in a second, you're going to see me work on the side of the house by the trash cans. And I actually take that off and end up adding the stairs. And then, yeah, this family's really cute. I used to on Twitch do this thing called the bunker challenge. And I used one of my bunker sims as the mom, gave her 2 kids. We're going to pretend like the dad's away on business because I couldn't be bothered to make a male sim. Just for B-roll footage. So, you know, maybe she's a single mom. Who knows? I mean, like, I was a single mom and for a while, and you know what? I would have totally, if I was a single mom, I totally would have lived the container or like van life. Like homeschool, work in my car. I so want to just sell all of my possessions and live in a van down by the river, okay? That's just what I want to do. Yeah, so over on this side here is where I put the staircase. I added that footage all the way at the end of the video, so you will see it in a moment. Or at the end of the speed build portion. But yeah, I really love the way this build came out. If you guys have any suggestions or builds you want to see, I definitely am going to do the tiny van life type thing next. And then maybe I'll do like a base game plus seasons build or something. That'll be fun. And I think I'm going to do like a starter build series where it's like starter homes. And then not only are they starter homes, but they're starter homes base game plus 1 pack. I think that's what we're going to start after I do my next thing. But yes. Oh, and the Machinima series is coming along. I do start back on Twitch. I don't know if I already said this, but I start back on Twitch on Monday. So today is Friday, April 30th. So if you're watching this in the future, I already started. But on Monday, May 3rd, I will be on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter or join the Discord for what time I'll go live. But I'm back on Twitch on Monday. We're going to be doing a Machinima cast. I don't know if I already said all this. I've recorded 2 different voiceovers tonight, and I can't remember what I said and what. Like, my brain is gone. It's done. But that's okay. It's okay. And then I added this roof and I changed the top to be all wood, and it was the best decision I ever made. It looks so freaking good. I love this house so much. And then I put the little soap dish on the sink. Ugh. Real life details. I think this is where I changed, yeah. So at this point, I'm just going in and tweaking things. I always do this in a build. I always go make sure. I noticed in my Kishy Cafe build, I didn't put toilet holder thingies in. I do add a trash can too at the very end. So I'm putting all my toilet paper rolls, my dustpan, my little basket of, I put that in every build too, the pillow basket. It just adds like some unkemptness to the build. It makes it more like real life. I tried to put a fountain in over here and I just, it didn't look right, so I just left it. But I really, really wanted a fountain over there. It's okay. It's okay. She's so cute. And then I add the wood pieces here. I love this. Oh, and then I ended up using a sized down mailbox. Hopefully, oh, there's the trash can. Hopefully it still works. I don't know if you can size down a trash can. A mailbox. But I did. I used the like flower one, this one, and I sized it down so it wasn't like so in the way. Oh, and then here is the staircase, and it has my Reshade on it because I take my pictures with a Reshade. So that's why it changed. But that means we're at the end of the video. So I hope you enjoy the pictures. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sorry that my brain was all over this place. Hopefully you guys like this. If you're watching this, come hang out with me on Monday on Twitch. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I love you all very much. And yeah, okay, bye.
Side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.